Hi friend, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel if you are already subscribed. My name is Taylor and I am a witch here on YouTube. I talk about tarot, astrology, and all things esoteric. If this is your first time here, I am so glad that you found me. Today we are going to be looking at messages from your ancestors. Each one of the piles is a very different energy. I've already filmed them, so make sure that you use your intuition and trust yourself to guide you to the messages you most need to hear at this time. All the timestamps will be linked down below as always, along with all the links to my social media if you're interested on following me on any of those or getting a personal reading from my website, which will be linked also down below. So with that said, go ahead and click on your timestamp or go ahead and pause the video and I will meet you in your reading. Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading. I am so glad that you're here with me. We are going to be getting some messages from your ancestors, and I want to start off this reading by trying to identify if this is an ancestor in particular or if it's just the collective energy of your ancestral line. So Spirit, go ahead and tell me about this ancestor coming through. Okay, we have number 18, the Sun. This person could have been born, I just said Kirsten. This person could, their name could start with a K, their name could be Kirsten, or your name could be Kirsten. This person could have been born in the summer. They could also be a Leo. They could also have had golden hair. Okay, we have midheaven, pinnacle. Yeah, they definitely have like this golden aura around them. So regardless of if their hair is, or it's just like an ethereal aura around them. Ooh, okay. This is from a different deck, but we have divine feminine, yin, feminine energy. Okay, so this is a feminine ancestor. Wow, more gold. Okay, conjunction, alliance. This is like the head of a head of your family. This could be a mother. This could be also like an older sister, an aunt, a grandmother. I'm getting a very like sisterly energy from this. Okay, we have the moon, perception. Okay, I'm gonna put these here because I feel like this needs to be in the second one. Because I feel like this is how they see you. They see you as the moon to their sun. You're in like perfect contrast. Here we have 6th house sustainability. Something about your daily routines. What about the daily routines? 7th house relationship. Okay, so this person, like this ancestor I'm picking up on, this person does not necessarily need to be like departed from this lifetime. They could still very well be alive, and I'm just picking up on their higher self because I get the sense that this is definitely a close connection, whether in life or if they've already passed. But so this ancestor I'm picking up on is saying that they don't like that your daily routine has been disturbed by this new relationship that you've entered into. So maybe you've like give up on like your health habits, or like if you have a particular like fitness and diet routine you follow, or if it just seems like things are slipping through the cracks lately. This ancestor blames, their higher self blames this person that you are in a new relationship with because they feel like you're distracted. I love the contrasting of colors too, because we have all the yellows and reds and oranges up here, and then down here it's like blues and purples and greens, so like warm and cool tones. It's really nice. What else, Spirit? Yeah, but like I said, this person could very well still be alive, and I think for most of you this person is still alive, but I'm picking up on their higher self. Okay, so we have square, semi-square, quintex, tension. Okay, so you could have maybe gotten into a fight with this ancestor recently because of this relationship, this connection, because of they disapprove of it. I want to get more information about that, but very likely, or it could be building up to a fight with it, and you don't understand why they're not being accepting of this relationship. But what they can see, like from like a bird's eye view, is that they feel like this relationship is just disrupting your flow. Like, because if we look at like the actual imagery like on the card, she's very meditative, she's very calm, and your ancestor feels like this new relationship has caused you to to lose the original plot, if that makes sense. Like, you're no longer calm and meditative and focused and steady going towards your goals. And maybe you don't blame this relationship, but this ancestor definitely does. Okay, we have South Node past. Second house, resources in reverse. So this person, it's possible in the past that you were in a different relationship outside of the one, outside of the one with this person, but we're in a different relationship in the past where you were giving them money and you were like really going above and beyond, trying to like do the most for them. You were letting them borrow your car, you were letting them drop you off at work, stuff like that. And now your ancestor is scared that this is going to repeat and happen again with this other relationship that you're in, regardless of that, if that's really happening or not. That's what they're afraid of. They don't want you to lose all of the stuff that you've built for yourself, all of the routines, all of the stability that you built for yourself by pouring it in to this other person, because they do see you as somebody who is extremely hardworking and extremely practical and grounded. But when it comes to relationships, they don't quite trust your judgment. And that's where I get a very maternal, like sisterly energy from them, because it's not like there's anything wrong necessarily like with your judgment, but it's that they think they know what's best for you. And so there's a lot of fear within them that they're scared that you're going to lose the wealth and the stability that you have built up for yourself with this relationship. That's like their main concern here. They also, again, going alongside of this relationship, they also don't want you to limit yourself. They want you to explore your options. They feel like you're very young. So whether you are literally young or just maybe you've only been in like a couple relationships, they want you to explore your options. They don't want you to limit yourself because they feel like you haven't lived enough. Like you haven't gotten enough life experience, traveled, like gotten an education and stuff enough for you to settle down with this one person. They want you to explore your options more. They don't want you to rush into a commitment with somebody else because they feel like you're too young and you're not ready to commit to that. And whether that's true or not is not up to me to say, but that's just what they believe and what they really think and why they're putting a lot of pressure on this situation here. Okay, interesting. Let's keep going with some more oracle. Okay, Spirit, talk to me. Okay, we have elements, number 16. Remember to feel the warmth pulsing through her womb. You're a child of mother. True harmony awaits you. Yeah, there could be a group of sisters here. The one that I'm picking up on is definitely the oldest in the family, but there could be a group of sisters here. You could either be the middle or the youngest child. Frog, number 17. May the lily beneath your breast allow you to drink from its healing waters. Be still, for there is serenity behind the drowning croaks. Interesting. Okay, dark moon. In the dark of your heart lives new breath waiting for you to release its ghost. Okay, so I was going to say this with the frog, but I wanted to get another card before I like felt like a confirmation. So it's possible that if this is like a group of sisters, okay, it's possible that you lost your mother either recently or in your childhood, but there feels some absence of a literal maternal figure. So like your older sister and your other sisters have stepped into this role for you. Okay. We have reflection, number 32. Be wary of things you believe to see with eyes wide shut, for they are mirrors of the mad and truths only spoken with a bleeding tongue. Yeah. Yeah. So there's obviously a lot of pain and worry and wounds around maternal love. So if your mother isn't dead, and instead it's a thing like where she's not a stable presence in your life, like she's dead to you, not necessarily dead in life, whichever one that it is, like it's important for you to release these things here because it is something that is causing you to not see very clearly. because of just different childhood stuff that you have with resentment for your mother and how it's impacting your view of yourself now and your view of other people. We have ancestors, number 3. They hiss a quivering so deep only roots of your soil can lift the nakedness hidden within the vows made in silence, an ancient chill walking upon the spine. So for a lot of you, your mother is jealous of you, was jealous of you. She's jealous of your youth, of your beauty. Maybe she tries to put you down. You had to go low contact or no contact with her. And that's another reason your older sister feels so protective over you, because she's like, no, you don't get to come in here and do this. We have Banshee, number 5. Heed my warning, dear child, for what I hold is far from unsung lullaby. Swallow a nail and you can expect bleeding from within. Yeah, your mom is a bad egg, bad energy. Trying to drain you of your youth and beauty. It's giving very much Mother Gothel from Tangled, where she tries to lock Rapunzel in the tower and she tries to use her magic hair. You might have really pretty hair, but regardless, she tries to use her magic hair to drain it for her own benefits. Okay, we have seduction, number 35. Hear the roaring flames with masterful trance that calls upon heaving chest. Give into its alluring grip if you please, but heed my warning of the claws that draw blood without mercy. This person could send you text in all caps, like angry text in all caps. They could also use their beauty and sexuality to seduce other people, to manipulate them. We're talking about your mom here. Yeah, interesting. Okay, let's finish off this reading with some messages, some more direct messages from your ancestor, or their higher self in this case, and spirit. So spirit, tell me about pile 1's messages, please. Okay, this says, may this deck help you receive the messages that Spirit has been wanting to communicate with you. Okay, so this is the first title card in it, but I mean, this is confirmation that these things have been like heavy on your mind, and this is like an echo chamber of what you've already been thinking. Slow down your thoughts. You're eating the way you talk. There is no need to rush that way. Stop rushing through life. Take it easy. And again, like with that relationship as well, like this ancestor is saying, like, slow down, like you don't have to go so fast. Money should be flowing a lot easier to you, but you need to have a better relationship with money first. Yeah, there might be some lack mentality there from just like growing up with less than, or like I said, losing it all in that last relationship that you were in. Be healthier with your spending. Cut back on the unnecessary items for now. Okay. So Spirit's saying, and your ancestors saying, fix this relationship you have with money right now. Fix this mindset you have of money being hard to come by and stuff like that before you continue to spend money on stuff. Wait until it's in a better place. Please remember that you are doing the best you can. We are here helping and guiding you. That's so nice. Okay, pile 1, that is all I have for you. I know I got super specific, so if you stuck with me this far, then these messages are truly for you. So if you did like this video, please leave me a like on it. Leave me a comment letting me know if it resonated, if you feel comfortable, and if you like my vibe, please do stay and subscribe. I would love to have you here, but either way, have a beautiful and blessed week, and I will see you later. Bye. Hi pile 2, welcome to your reading. We are going to see what messages from your ancestor is coming through before we get started. This could either be somebody who is still alive and it's their higher self kind of guiding you in their essence, cheering you on, or it could be somebody who has already passed over and their spirit sort of cuddling you from the other side. So let's go ahead and give these oracle cards a good shuffle, and we'll see who exactly this is for you. Okay, we have Saturn structure. So this could be a father figure because Saturn is like the astrological father. This could be a father figure here, somebody who is or was very serious, very disciplined. We have 4th house home. This is definitely the breadwinner in your family. Somebody who provided really well for you and your family. We have the sun here. a source. Yeah, this person was a big source of your family's financial and emotional stability. We have first house arrival. Yeah, this is definitely a father figure here. So it could be a grandfather, it could be just your dad. Those are the only two energies I'm really picking up on. Okay, we have ascendant entrance. I do think that this is somebody who has passed on. And their death really changed you. Their death really forced you to become into a different person. Grief really made you look at different components of your personality and force them out in order to survive it, really, because I think you took this person's death very hard. It made you really think about who it is that you are, who it is that your dad or your grandfather, this ancestor would want you to be, and what parts of yourself that you needed to develop to become that person. Okay, we have the 8th house mystery here. You got really into spirituality. This definitely was like a dark night of the soul for you. It really catapulted is the word I'm looking for. It really catapulted your relationship into the occult and the religion and just taboo things like tarot and connecting with your ancestors, talking to God, things like that, because you felt like you had nowhere else to turn, nowhere else to go. We have Uranus change here. Yeah, this grief and this pain forced you to take a new approach to the way that you view emotions, you view life, and it changed you on a fundamental level, for better and for worse. You're not the same person you were when this first happened. Okay, we have square tension. There could have been a lot of family fights. There could still be a lot of family fights because of this ancestor's departure, because they were the sole breadwinner. They were the person who handled all the finances. And now that they're gone, like, there could be some financial strain on your family. There could just be not as many opportunities as there were before. 3rd house, communication. So these fights between your family, though, I am seeing, and like your ancestor is showing me, that they are leading to a place where you can healthily discuss things. Everybody is still grieving, regardless of when this happened. I do get the sense that this happened fairly recently, like within the last couple of years for you. But even if it didn't, everybody is still trying to process their emotions. And so everybody grieves in different ways. So a lot of fights there are natural, and it's leading you to a place where you are able to communicate these things and builds back up again. The goal is for everyone to be able to learn to work together without this person being alive anymore. We have retrograde review. So that means nobody can replace this person, this ancestor, but maybe everybody can adopt a couple of their traits and sort of carry on the legacy of them. We have Gemini, cross-pollinate. Yeah, this ancestor is really urging you guys to work together. They don't want to see the family torn apart because of their death. They don't want to see people no longer in communication. It's very important for them that the family keeps talking, that the family keeps going on, and that their legacy isn't tarnished. Because right now I feel like your family is in a state of turmoil because of this person's death and everybody handling it differently. There could be some like gambling issues, there could be addiction issues going on, there could just be mental unwellness and things like that. And you could be feeling a lot of the pressure of that too, pile 2. All right, what else here, Spirit? Okay, we have divination, 14, take a breath, take it twice. Insightful reflections are guided by the light. Yeah, so you've been trying to tap into your intuitive side as well. You've been getting into a lot of things. You're here, obviously, so a lot of things like tarot. prayer, just looking for guidance. Dark Moon 13. In the dark of your heart lives new breath waiting for you to release its ghost. Yeah. So this ancestor is also telling you, like, this intuition is something that already lives within you. Like, it's something that you have, and you don't actually need to watch videos like like this in order to get insights. I'm just confirming everything that you are already feeling, and they want me to make that clear to you, that you have the power within you to do the very same. Though I am glad you're here. Okay, we have elements 16. Remember to feel the warmth pulsing through her womb. You are a child of mother. True harmony awaits you. Okay. Yeah, this is your birthright, to be connected to magic. And this was like a canon event for you. This was always destined to happen. And it's hard and it's sad. And this ancestor like feels that and feels how upsetting, how much pain that you're going through and everything that you're in. But they're asking you to take this and channel it into power and transformation. Pain can be a very powerful thing when it's the right time to do so. We have Black Cat number 7. There's a curious journey into the depths of the unknown, hidden so deep that only the brave will gracefully return with light in their eyes and shadow leading home. So this could also be acknowledgement from them for you to get a cat. You could have a cat. If you're not into cats, a dog. I think a familiar like that would be really helpful for you right now. And particularly like on the days where you feel like you can't care for yourself, then you have another being to care for. And so it's kind of encouragement for you to care for yourself as well. I have a cat and she helps me so much. And I think that would be very helpful for you. Also, the first and second Harry Potter movie. I don't remember. The first one in particular, there are some messages in that movie for you, because the floating candles is all I could think about in that card. So watch the first Harry Potter movie. You'll know what it is. I don't know what it is for you, but you'll know. Okay, we have Haunted 21. The breaking of the floor beneath your naked feet, the creaking of the walls as the cold kisses flesh. You're never really alone when in the company of hauntings within bone. Yeah. So again, this ancestor is acknowledging like how much pain you're in right now and like how much grief you're feeling, and something that you could really benefit from, I think, before trying to transform this pain into power is going to a grief group or seeing a counselor. Anything like that I think would be really helpful for you at this time, because you don't seem like you're in a place to leave the grief behind you, because these things are very hard. They're very difficult, and I think that you're still maybe a little bit depressed, or a lot of it depressed. Okay, we have Wolf 44. Devour your ferociousness, calling within the hollowing of your spirit. Run wildly into the freedom of your knowing. An isolated weekend with a close friend could be very helpful for you. So maybe going just into nature, like renting a cabin. You don't even have to go far away, just an hour or two away from your house. It could even be closer depending on where you live. But really reconnecting with nature and reconnecting with stillness, I think, would be very helpful for you. Nature can be very healing, and this ancestor has things they want to show you in the moon that they can't. The moon and the sky, like with the stars. But you live in like a city or a populated area where you can't see the stars as much. So they want you to go out into nature so you can see what they have, like, I'm hearing like painted in the sky for you. All Hallows Eve 1. Call upon the voices that stir your senses through the night. Cast an unforgiven howl as you stomp your might through the ground. Again, like we have my attention's really going to the sky here depicted, like it's like painted on, and the trees here. So look up in the sky for like definitely like clouds, like cloud gazing, stars, like looking up at the moon. Your ancestor has things they want to show you within that. So whether it's like a particular constellation or it's you like cloud scrying, which is just like a form of divination, like looking in the clouds and seeing what it is that you see. Interesting. So we are going to finish off this reading with some direct messages from your ancestor and from spirit. So what else does my pile one need to hear? Slow down your thoughts. You're eating the way you talk. There is no need to rush that way. You don't need to rush through the process of grief. Take your time. Clean up your language a bit more. Be a better reflection on the outside of your true higher self. They said stop swearing. They said stop cussing. You could have been more kind in that situation. It's okay to go back and correct it. Okay, so this could be related to that family situation we were talking about. You could have spoken disrespectfully to a family member because they were out of line, and this person is saying, there's a way that we can correct that. Your tone needs adjustment. You appear angry when you are not. So grief could be making you very angry right now. And it's time for just a little more internal reflection in order to process some of that grief. And finally, we have, you went off the path for a bit. You've lost some motivation, but it's time to get back on track. So that is all I have for you, pile 2. I do hope this reading was helpful. I very much enjoyed doing it for you. And if it was helpful, please do leave me a like on this video. Leave me a comment letting me know if it resonated. And if you like my vibe, I would love it if you stayed and subscribed to my channel. But either way, I hope you have a beautiful and blessed week. Good luck with this journey, and I will see you later. Bye. Hi pile 3, welcome to your reading. We are going to see which ancestor is coming through for you and what messages they have to share. So a couple things before we start. This could be messages from somebody's higher self who is still alive, or this could be messages from somebody who has passed on already. So let's go ahead and give these another good shuffle and see who is here to speak to you today. You have progressions, journey. So this could have been, there's somebody screaming outside. This could be somebody who is a mentor to you in your spiritual journey, your career journey. We have Sagittarius expand. They could actually have been an educational mentor as well. So this could have been a teacher of yours, a professor. 12th house, introspection. Yeah, this teacher could have been very special to you and taught you a lot about how to understand yourself. Okay, we have Neptune vision. The conversations you had with this teacher could have inspired you to go the distance, to create. It's giving very, you know what, with this Sagittarius, have you ever seen Hercules, the Disney movie? It's giving very much like, what's his mentor's name? The mentor that's like his centaur, and he teaches Hercules like how to be a hero, and he's like, at the beginning he's like arguing with him, he's like, no, like I'm not gonna take a chance on another hero, like everybody else has disappointed me, like I don't want it to happen with you too. But then Hercules is the one student he has that like becomes a prodigy. This is exactly how this teacher feels with you. You're their prodigy. You are a sponge for their knowledge and their wisdom. Like you soak up every word that they have to give you. We have Venus beloved here. So this is matters with creativity. This is matters with poetry. This is matters with art, music. Matters with work as well. We have sun, source. Yes. Okay, I love this. This teacher could have showed you that it was okay to be yourself. They might have been the first. This is very specific for maybe like for maybe not everybody here, but this person could have been the first gay person that you saw and you realized that it was okay to have the feelings that you were feeling. So they could have been an inspiration for you when it comes to accepting your sexuality as well. We have dignified strength. Yeah, definitely. This could have been a place, a safe place for you to understand your feelings and to understand who you are, and that it's okay to feel the way that you do. We have Mars motion. Yeah, this teacher is somebody who taught you about passion, taught you about what it takes to get where you want to go. I'm definitely getting art teacher in particular. It could be English teacher as well. But there is a closeness here of like, of eating lunch in their classroom, stuff like that. We have ascendant entrance. And conjunction alliance. Yeah, this could be you and a group of other students like eating lunch in their classroom. Because you felt connected to this teacher. You felt they actually cared about what you were talking about. We have Vesta, Hearth. Yeah, this teacher could have been a very safe place for you outside of your home life too, because you didn't feel like maybe you were getting bullied at school, and then also like you're dealing with abuse and things like that at home. You're feeling like you're not being accepted, but your teacher is a person who constantly showed up for you and accepted you and showed you what it means to be great. Oh, this is really nice. I really like this. Okay, so moving on, let's see what else this ancestor, this teacher has to say to you. Spirit, tell me about this teacher, what they want to say to my pile 3. Okay, we have candle magic number 9. Speak your breath into its velvet. Recite along its spine all that you desire, all that which will unravel. Yeah, okay, this teacher could have introduced you to witchcraft for the first time as well, or through interactions with this teacher. You've been introduced, or like you introduce yourself into this, but this teacher is urging you, this ancestor is urging you to do some candle magic here. Candle magic related to what? Candle magic related to divination. Interesting. So doing any sort of, I can't think of the form of divination where you like look at the wax. Is it like wax scrying? I've never done it before. But that's something that you would be really good at. That's something that would also help you artistically, I'm hearing. Okay, we have haunted number 21 in reverse. So this coming up directly after this candle magic and this divination, this tells me that the answers that you would find for yourself in these wax depictions is something that would help you release some feelings of grief, some feelings of hauntedness, some feelings of sorrow, because it would give you a sense of self-fulfillment. It would give you a sense of like self-actualization to be able to understand how to do these things for yourself. We have the coming of winter, 11. It comes in lullabies deep within your mirrored flesh. Alas, it is time to lay your quivering chest upon the winter's coming. Okay, so this is about, seeing what parts of yourself you can see within the candle wax, within, if you choose a different form of divination, whatever you want to pick, but there is an urge from this ancestor to do it with the wax, and it's about what parts you can see of yourself and what parts need to be accepted. There is a need to accept your shadow self here. Something you've been trying to outrun for too long. Okay, we have ancestors number 3. They hiss a quivering so deep only roots of your soil can lift the nakedness hidden within the vows made in silence. An ancient chill walking upon the spine. Interesting. Pay attention to where, I just got an email at the same time, so I said interesting. Pay attention to what comes up when you're thinking about this teacher, when you're thinking about this ancestor. What shows up for you? Like, what directions are you being guided in? What do I mean by that? Like, if you suddenly see an ad for a program you've been looking at, if you suddenly see apply for this job, if you suddenly see this special resort deal on a trip, like this ancestor trying to pull you in the right direction to nourish your creativity and meet you up with the right people so things are aligned in the way that they should be. We have the underworld number 40. Hand over your known, a shift is near. Take a leap, your journey is clear. I love this. Yeah, exactly what I just said. Be open to being guided. Don't worry so much about practicality right now. Be open to being guided. Okay, we have the silence, 36. There's a sweet embrace in the nothingness stillness brings, presence of self fully embodied. I think sitting in silence is something that is very challenging for you, and this ancestor is trying to bring out within you, because by sitting in silence you would be able to understand and connect with yourself more and hear like your inner noise and not so much the outside noise. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. You are blessed. Every time I sneeze in a reading, I've heard other tarot readers say this as well, but every time I sneeze in a reading, like, it just tells me like this situation is blessed. Like, you are blessed. Okay, we have Healer 22. Listen as the medicine bleeds through her teeth. A river of mercy blessed by mother. Yet, see, blessed, seen only by those who hold her mirror. Yeah. So this situation is definitely blessed, and this ancestor is guiding you through it. So if you, this is definitely an area where like you feel like things have been stagnant in your life for a while, and you're like, okay, like when are things going to be different? When are things going to get better? I'm bored. Every day feels like Groundhog Day. It's the same over and over. And this is your opportunity to jump. This is your opportunity to go, but you have to be willing to take the opportunities and let your intuition guide you. And that's why this candle magic here is coming out with this divination. Trust that you will know the path as it lights up in front of you, basically, is what your ancestor is trying to tell you. Because you're like, how will I know it's the right thing? Trust your inner voice. Trust your inner knowing. Because if you're ready for a change, tune into that part of yourself and allow it to guide you, because this situation is blessed. You cannot fail. Even if you stumble and fail along the way, the only failure is truly giving up. So be on the lookout for that. I'm really glad that you're here, Pile 3, because I feel like this has been a lot of messages coming for you. We are going to close out the reading with some more direct messages from your ancestor, and then I will leave you there. So please tell me anything else my Pile 3 needs to hear. That doubt you are experiencing, the doubt you are experiencing in your mind, believe it. Interesting. You are not always right. Find more balance in your personal interactions. Okay, so this is about having a good push and pull with what is right and what's not right. And I feel some of you being frustrated and being like, I don't understand, like, how am I supposed to know what is right if I'm feeling doubts? I'm talking about not anxiety doubt, intuitive doubt. It feels different. Anxiety is very urgent. It's scary. It says run, go, go, go. But doubt is a calm guidance. It says, this is not right for you. This is not right. This is not right. See the difference between that? It's totally different, like vibrationally. I hope that makes sense. Please remember that you are doing the best you can. We are here helping and guiding you. Let's get one more. You've wanted to make amends and make things better. Now is the time. Okay, so Pile 3. These readings were all super, super niche and specific, so if you made it this far, these messages are truly for you. If you enjoyed this, please leave me a like on this video, leave me a comment letting me know what resonated, and if you like my vibe, please do stay and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. But either way, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful and blessed week. Bye!